Well, folks, Valentine's is in the air, and I have got a great way for you to celebrate it. It is with FC Oli, and they are doing their annual gala dinner, but it's at the February 13th, and it is going to be in Olympia as usual. And we've talked about these over the past couple years, the Olympia Ballroom. I am with Ryan Perkins from FC Oli and headlining comedian Sam Miller, who we have talked on the air before. Actually, I've talked to both you guys on the air before about your respective professions. So good to talk with you both again. Ryan, let's start with you. FC Oli, right around the corner, another big season. I had a chance to talk with some of your coaches recently, and we're gearing up for another great one.
Yeah, it's exciting. Hosting another nonprofit gala. It's our fourth annual. Proceeds go to free ticketing for kids, scholarship discounts for camps, and just overall, general business to keep the club alive. So it's a big deal for us.
It is a big Herculean effort to keep a soccer club going, especially in Olympia, but you have done a masterful job over so many years. We've done these different dinners, and this is going to be a real fun one. Sam Miller is a local comedian who travels all around the country, and most recently, I think, sold out, what did you say, some 700 seats or so at the Capitol Theater in Olympia?
Yeah, it was dang close. I don't think we sold it out, but we were right there, and it was yeah, really great, man. Really
You
great. I
have
get so much support from Olympia, and it's really cool to get to do events like this. I was kind of chomping at the bit for this. So
You tour all over the country, and you've really made a great name for yourself up and down. You got a couple albums out. I'll put the links to your website as well. What is it like? You mentioned it briefly, but tell me a little bit about what it's like to be able to give back to a local organization like FC Oli.
I mean, it's great for me. I only like to do so much stuff in Olympia every year because I feel like it's only fair that people get to see new material. But these are always interesting for me because it's a benefit for me too because there will be a bunch of football or soccer fans that'll be there too, and so maybe they didn't know they were comedy fans, and and maybe they will be. And what's cool is there's probably be some people that are just coming out to see me that'll go see a Olympia Artesian deal or something. Like it's pretty cool all around. I find that it's not just a benefit for them; it's a benefit for me too.
Not only are you going to be performing, but Lynette Manning as well. Ryan, tell me a
Yeah.
little bit about the program and what you have in store, including some of your higher top-notch auction items.
Yeah, so we're continuing to do some of our silent auction items, everything from skydiving or a steak dinner at 1889, signed jerseys by Sounders legends. There's all kinds of items that you can bid on. There's going to be dinner provided. We're going to have a bar. We're going to have all kinds of little activities. But the main event, that the hallmark of this event, and the reason it's so unique, I think, for us is it's actually about the comedy, and getting people out and having a good time on Valentine's weekend and experiencing Sam Miller. And wow, I've been watching Sam, do his thing for a while now, and so I feel fortunate to kind of meld two worlds together and actually just have it be a great community event. So, but there'll be a lot of ways that folks can contribute and donate, and get tickets to this event.
It is February 13th, 6:30 at the Olympia Ballroom in downtown Olympia on Legion. And it kind of gets ready to kick off a big season for FC Oli. Not only are you continuing the great games at the rack, but with the World Cup coming in and things like that, the spotlight on South Sound soccer is only going to be shining brighter, I think. Tell us a little bit about what's in store for the season. You have some new signings and things like that.
Yeah, we take off this summer again. We're expecting bigger crowds. There's a lot more folks that are going to be in the Seattle Portland area because Seattle's become a World Cup host city. So it's one of the most coveted, most attended, most watched events in the entire world. So the spotlight is on soccer, and it's unique that Thurston County is going to be one of those hubs for hotels, restaurants, entertainment. Even Sam, if he's doing shows this summer, like he's going to experience even the World Cup flood, coming this May and June. And for us, our season kicks off in May, goes till July. Bring in Path to Pro, World Cup, Olympic athletes from all around the world. They stay in Olympia for a couple months, and it's just a really great community activity. Inspires kids, and we continue to do camps during this whole time. And that's the reason this gala has been created, so we can keep those camps going, offer scholarships, free ticketing for kids to USL games, and so should be pretty exciting year.
Sam, you ever play soccer?
I did, man. In grade school, I was usually a goalie because I didn't like running. And also, I'm really good at standing there and taking up a lot of space. I don't want to disparage the fine goalies of America, but that's always kind of been my kink. And
Very
kink's
cool.
not the right word either.
Right. No, I know what you're saying. That's
No,
kinda...
you know what's funny is soccer is a sport that I do enjoy watching. I tend to like it more live. It's fun live, especially if you can get close. That's a thing I love with especially like more local sports like the artisans. Like you can get close to the field. I like hearing people running their mouths. That always makes me really happy. And it's nice because with soccer you can hear people talk ish in like different languages, which is nice. It's a global sport with global trash talk, and I appreciate that.
This summer you'll have to come out to the rack for some matches, and we'll get you on the PA or get you on the broadcast for the webcast as well. I think that would be a lot of fun. You are on the road just after the set there at the Olympia Ballroom. The next day you're doing a SPSCC fundraiser for the Alano Club. You'll be down in Oregon towards the end of the month, and up in Edmonds, Bellingham as well as you wrap up February. Sam Miller Comedy is the website where you can see the listing and get tour schedules. You're also on social media. I've seen your clips as well as they get shared around. And I know it was a big deal for you to have that big show at the Capitol Theater. So just, it seems like you're on a big trajectory, and things have been going well.
Yeah, it's strange because to me, it doesn't feel like there's been like some major shift or anything like that, but I can sit here and proudly say that it feels like things are getting better all the time. And it's because, like I said, like I'm so close to it, it's hard for me to really have perspective on it, you know what I mean? But from what I've seen and from what I talk to other comics, that I believe I am in a good place. And a lot of that is because of the support I get here at home in Olympia. So
that's awesome. You're also on the music streamers as well. You can find Sam on Amazon. You can get him on iTunes as well. He does the podcast that we talked about the last time he and I were on the air together, Tarp Report. So it's all there on his website as well, sammillercomedy.com. Ryan, I look forward to another big summer of FC Olympia soccer and more great representation from folks all around the South Sound. Again, it was great talking with the coaches about kind of what they look for when they try to bring players in, because, these last couple years, especially the USLW team, I mean, world talent, like top notch. Speaking back to Sam's proclivity to goalies, I mean, you have got some world goalies from the different national teams across the world, and pretty awesome. They all come here to Olympia for the summertime, and finding great fits is not just finding good players, but also those that kind of follow along the FC Oly mantra.
Yeah, it's pretty unique to see. Even Faith Wynn, who went to Texas Tech, just signed with Angel City FC in the NWSL. We've had Team Japan, Team New Zealand. It's been pretty exciting to see that caliber of player who actually, they want to come to the PNW and they want to come to Olympia, Washington. It's, I'm sure that Sam and, you and me know, you're from the South Sound, and you're kind of like, oh, well, we might take this for granted. The beautiful trees, the Puget Sound, the ocean, the mountains, and they all want to come here and live here in the summer and play really high level soccer. And so it's definitely a unique place to play and a unique opportunity to watch soccer.
Stay tuned for the schedule to be released for both the men and the women. You can follow along on social media, but also fcoly.com. I'll put the links to those in the notes as well, so people can get those season tickets and they can just show up to the rack at Lacey and cheer them on. Have a great experience. One of the best in the Northwest there when you are right close. Sam, nice to see you again. Nice to talk with you.
Thanks. It's good
Ryan,
to be seen.
Ryan, as always, it's good to talk with you as well. Good luck here on this February 13th for your latest gala dinner. Tickets will be available. You can buy them now. 6:30 is when it starts. Some great comedy and some great ways to support the club. And you got Valentine's taken care of then. You don't have to deal with it the next day.
Yeah, come see Sam Miller. Laugh it up. We're going to have a good time. Thank you so much, Jeff.
Good to see you guys.